Yo, what's up, y'all? It's been a long, long time. Been a very long time, as y'all can see. Um, it's been a long, long time since I last went live. Um, for good reason, I guess. My biggest thing was I wanted to really kind of really go soul searching and really just trying to figure out like what am I doing, because I would get on live and sometimes I don't know what I'm on live for. Kind of, I guess, giving y'all the updates on what I'm doing too. Um, and there's just so many times that I have switched my content strategies and all of these other good things. And so now I'm at a point where, I just want people to just let me just play my music, because I think as an artist, um, you just want to be seen, um, and just prove it to yourself that you can, create, the best music that you possibly can, and it comes with just a lot of things. And so right now, my goal and my strategy is not to push just one song, push all my songs. I'm pushing everything. I just want to show my versatility of who Josh Chapman is, not just, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and get this hit song. Like, my schedule doesn't run like that, like, I feel like I'm at a point now as an artist where a lot of things have to be not necessarily urgent, but just, you gotta move with some quickness, and I think that's why, the way I make my music now. And um, I think the biggest thing is just wanting to be in the algorithm as much as possible. And so um, that's what I do. I do that. Oh, let me see. I'm sorry. I'm seeing this thing that's throwing me off. Seeing this piece of hair. What the heck? Um, I do deal with it later. um, and yeah, like that was just my biggest thing. Is I want to create. I want to have the ability. That I get to showcase my music. Because I think one thing that I didn't want to happen, as an artist was my music kind of fall on, I won't say deaf ears, but I wanted it to really matter, and um, um, I think my biggest goal in everything was to just create music in a way where um, it's like he makes a lot of good songs, a lot of great songs, like, because I think it's gonna come with a great backing to make that really, really hit song, and right now I'm just showcasing me, I'm just signaling to the world that, hey, I'm an artist that really, want to create in all facets and in all realms of music, and that's, what I wanted to do and showcase. And so now I'm just on this playing my music journey, where everybody sees what I'm doing, and hopefully it's a momentum that carries for a long time. And once people see, okay, this is pretty good, like, um that's when I think things are going to really change. And I just want the best parts of me to be shown, and not just like, here this guy go, and like, I think as time progresses, as these moments just get bigger and bigger, I think this is going to be probably the best decision that I'd ever made, not just, because there's so many times, right? You see everybody making these captions and like, because I didn't want to be an artist that just, okay, I'm just going to make all these relatable captions and you just ignore the whole thing. I'm like, I don't want you to, I'm not trying to get people to just like my content. I want people to actually hear what I'm trying to make, So that's why I put the title Playing My Music, because I'm playing my music for people to hear, for it to be in the algorithm, not just, oh, there's just, I'm going to say relatable topics and relatable things and people are going to like me. Like, no, like I've learned, and this is another thing why I haven't been on live and streaming or haven't had like small talks, because what I used to do, I used to have like these topic conversations. If you see in my other stuff, um, the last one that I made was called From This Point Forward, and why I made that because I really believe like from this point forward, like my life is gonna change, and I'm not gonna be constantly talking and constantly, oh, this is where I'm like. People, if you watch the old videos, the type of person I am, the type of artist, type of mindset, the type of will that I have. So I'm not gonna keep being a dead horse. I mean, of course, there's always new topics to talk about, but I wanted to talk less and just be about my music, not just like, oh yeah, this is the guy, and like, no. Like, listen to my music, because no matter what, if the music is trash, like nobody's gonna listen to you anyway. So then you're just gonna be a talking head, and I don't want to be a talking head. I want everything to be centered around the music. Once everything is centered around the music, I can do all these other things. There's like, I still want to be a performer, dancer, really working on my vocals, so it's all of these things that I'm just trying to work on, because I'm just a person that really want to get it. I'm gonna work on trying to get in. I'm not you know overweight or anything, but I just want to really like tighten my muscles and just really get fit. I just want to get fit, and this is going to all allow everything to just move forward, because now I can just make content without necessarily thinking about it. I'm just like, hey, listen to my music, this is my song, and then now I can work on like really great songs if I really wanted to get pushed out. Hey, I got something. Um, uh, but nobody's, like, I'm not going to just keep like making new songs, and so I'm gonna push all my old songs from every old song that I ever had, like everything that I've ever uploaded, because those are the puzzle pieces. Like, I'm not trying to get one great song. Like, I want all of my songs to be recognized. And so when people just go through that library, of my um um playing my music, like, I'm gonna be repeating those parts. Like, there's gonna be songs that I repeat, because obviously I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have the resources. I've distanced myself from so many people. Right, so many people. I haven't talked to people, and it's for good reason. Like, only people that I keep in contact with is with my family. Nobody else. And I want it that way, because like I have given and been so given to people, and I've been so given of my time to people, and I put all of that on a hawk, and um, I'm just so glad that now I get the chance to really push my music. I really get to play my music. I really get to do all of these things. Like, I don't want to just constantly, you know, find like just little stuff. Like, it's just like, dog, I know I can do this. I know I can create. I know I can push to the best of my ability. I'm not going to keep trying to convince people like, hey, crazy topics, and like, I just think like that's what keeps artists at bay. I think like you got to really be about your music, and that's why I just want people to listen. Just listen. You listen, and then you're gonna find so many things about who I am, what I create, and what I do. So, but that's the point that we at. I'm glad that I get to create in a way um, that nobody else believe in, and is going to open so many doors. I do. I really believe it's going to open so many doors. I really believe that it's going to allow me to be in the best space as a creator that I ever been in. I just always that's the one thing that I always wanted to do was, hey, if you give me space, like, I'm not really working, you know what I mean? I could have easily been doing like I wanted to just be an artist that I wake up and I get after my music. That's all I wanted to do, like, and I'm in a space now mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, that everything is all aligned, right? And it's only just a matter of time that everything just starts compiling and really growing at a crazy rate, because that's all I'm just about, just really growing at this crazy rate. And I just started uploading the playing my music journey, just I just uploaded my first three. I'm uploading three tomorrow across Twitter, across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. So it's like they're gonna people are really gonna see just my level, my creativity. You know, I don't see no other way. Of creating. Like I don't I don't think that and it's so crazy like how you just kind of like from the moment that I thought about this, I'm like, wow, this is going to really allow so many other things, because when you're limited on resources, all you can do is just display your music, right? That's all you can do. Put your face in front of the camera and just show what you can do, and show what music type of music you like. If people like it, cool. If people don't, cool. You're gonna find the people that do, when you're consistent and when you're doing all these things. And so, like, I just started a way, and people are going to. I'm already knowing there's gonna be so many people that jack what I'm trying to do. That's gonna try and steal. There's gonna be so many artists that's gonna be trying to steal my formula, and I think that's gonna be really corny if you do. If you do steal it, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all do steal it, that's corny. That's mad corny. But I think when you are limited on resources and all you have is to display your music, I'm in a space now where I gotta look for a new mixing engineer. I gotta look for just everything new, man, because like I really believe like God put me in a space now where he wanted me very isolated. Like, like I used to always be like, hey, I used to always be in everybody's face, always the one, always picking up for people, always like always being there for people. And I'm not saying, hey, it's supposed to be reciprocated and all that. I'm not asking for that. But the moment you stop talking and other people aren't even looking to reach out to you, should let you know who really cares and who really don't care about you. That's where I'm at. I'm just at that space. I'm just about people that who cares about me and who don't care about me. Because like and then in a matter of next week, I'm getting a whole nother phone number. So people really not gonna be able to reach out to me. So I'm I'm just so thankful that God had put me in this mentality of um, really just being to myself and really understanding like this is on you and this is what you have to create in order to be great. So appreciate y'all. Continue to watch the journey. Thank